Hello everybody, it's super dark because it's like almost midnight. I got home from work a little bit ago and I have to tell you what happened because it's epic. And work was spooky, pretty much. But first things first, made a new monster. Tried to sell him at school today, but people are lame and didn't get him. But he's cute, here he is. Meow. There's his face, he's got little antler dealies if I can see. Got antlers and he's got little feet. Yeah, this is him. And he's super soft. I like him. He's cute. But yeah, this is him. Selling him as well as the one I showed the other night. But anyways, okay. Went into work tonight and it was kind of slow, but we eventually went on like a 15-minute wait or whatever. You know how restaurants do that. And this couple walks in and it's this white trash looking guy and he's got a pretty girlfriend, you know. She looks normal. But the guy's clearly white trash. So we're like, okay, we got a 15-minute wait, but if you want, the bar is open seating, blah, blah, blah. You can go sit at the bar. And she's like, no, we're not going to the bar. We're just like, okay, that's cool. You know, that's fine. You guys, here's your pager. Yeah, we'll page you when the table's ready. So we page them when the table's ready. And my coworker goes and gets them and seats them at their table. And she comes back and says they were arguing the whole time. It took forever to seat them because they were arguing. You know, so it was kind of weird. So then a little while later, the guy comes up, talks to my coworker or whatever, same girl who sat them down, and says to her, you know, if my ex comes up and follows me to the bar, call the police. So we're like, okay, I guess, you know, crazy dude, that works, you know. Just realized I'm still wearing my uniform. Okay, but anyways, so he goes up to the bar, she goes up and gets him, brings him back to the seat or whatever. They start bickering again. Oh, sorry, screen blackened. I don't want to turn too many lights on. Liv's asleep. That would be mean. But anyways, yeah, so she drags him back to the little booth they're in or whatever and sits him back down. They start yelling at each other again. So he gets up and starts, like, talking to my coworker or whatever, and I walk by because I'm seating people or I was looking for what tables were open. I was doing something, and I walk by. She's on her phone. She's swearing. She's like, F this, F that, blah, blah, blah. She's screaming over her phone. I'm trying to see people. It's like 4 adults and like an infant. I'm like, thank God, child, you are too young to know what is happening. So this continues on for several hours. And we're just like completely amazed that these people are still fighting. So I eventually go get one of my managers or whatever. I'm like, you know, there's some people here. And like someone had complained and blatantly said, you know, there's people back there fighting. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get a manager. So I got him. And I'm like, yeah, there's people fighting, which you maybe want to, you know, take care of it. Someone has complained about it. So he goes over there, he talks to him. You know, the guy gets up and he starts walking around talking to tables that have all these girls that I'm like, you know, we have high school girls that come in as like groups for parties and college girls do the same kind of thing. You know, younger girls basically. He goes to all those tables and he's talking to one of my coworkers. He's trying to pick her up too, and it's like, dude, the girl you came in with is still here. You guys are fighting. Not your best move. So this goes on for a while. My manager goes and gets him away from one of the tables and says, sir, you need to go sit down. You know, they're still fighting and everything. You can hear them, like, blatantly. Well, I don't know if you can hear them across the restaurant, but because they were a little ways away from the hostess stand, but you can hear them pretty well. So I look over, and both of my managers are out there. Now, one of my managers is like an over 6 foot tall dude who's bald and he's got like a beard or whatever, and he's on his own. He's kind of intimidating, but he's a really cool dude. He's awesome. The other dude is a short guy, pretty bulky. He's got a beard too or whatever. He's got short spiky hair. They go over there, and they're standing on either edge of the booth, and they're asking him to leave. And he's like, oh, you guys can't talk to me like that, blah, blah, blah. He's drunk out of his mind. Like, it's crazy. So he's like, you can't talk to me like that, blah, 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 blah. And so they're like, sir, you have to leave. And he stands up, and he gets all in their face, and my manager, Joffrey, who's awesome, he's the bald guy with the beard, you know, over 6 feet tall, really intimidating. And, oh, Family Guy's on. Okay, but, so Joffrey's like, sir, you have to leave. He's getting a little bit louder, you know, just kind of like sternly saying, dude, please go. Okay? And so 2 of our waiters come out then. They're both pretty big dudes as well. And they kind of stand behind the managers, like, just in case, because, like, the dude starts pushing Joffrey. And we're just like, oh, God. Oh, God. Because we don't want him to fight. Like, everybody loves our managers there. Like, you just know. Like, I'm pretty sure absolutely every every crew member, every employee would have gotten over there and be like, no, you do no, sir, do you not know who these men are? Don't. But like, and then one of the manager's friends or whatever, who turned out to be a cop, I didn't know he was an off-duty cop, walks over as they're, like, the four big dudes are, like, trying to, like, ease the man towards there the whole time. He's swearing, he's like, F you, this is bullshit, this is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. We have, like, high school girls standing at the door, and they kind of freak out and run behind the hostess stand, because they're scared, and they don't know what's going on, and my coworker's like, girls, calm down, it's gonna be okay, you know, just go sit down, and we're gonna get you to your tables immediately, don't worry about this is being taken care of. And so we finally get him out the door or whatever. His girlfriend, meanwhile, is like over talking at some table with like other high school girls, and she's doing one of these things like, oh my god, I can't believe it, he's such a jerk, doing this whole hand thing when crazy girls talk. But she's doing that talking to him. Later on, we found out she was just saying things like, you know, he's a jerk, I can't believe that, you girls are so lucky, I hope we didn't disturb you. So she was attempting to be nice, but she also said, you know, I didn't think I was being that big of a bitch in public. Was I being a bitch in public? It's like, ma'am, you were on your phone, swearing at whoever's on the other end, loud enough for the entire restaurant to hear you, loud enough so I could hear you. When I was just seating a table, you know, when I was just walking by, if I was just standing there, I could hear you. So, you know, they both got outside, or whatever, and, like, they do some arguing, there's some pushing or whatever, and the girl walks away or whatever, and I can't believe she even walked outside with him. Like, my manager said, you know, you can stay in here, we will call you a cab, so you don't have to go near him, but we don't think it's safe for you. You know, we have an off-duty officer here who can stay with you until you find a ride home. And she's like, no, I can handle myself, it's okay. So, that's the biggest reason why I wanted to do one of these tonight, is, I gotta tell you guys this, because I've never seen this happen, ever. You know, and apparently a lot of people who work there have never seen it either. It was just crazy. But, yeah, I had to tell you guys that. Freaking me out. But, yeah, so that's basically it, you know, monster. Woo! End my story. So, yeah, it's midnight. I'm gonna go watch Family Guy, because it started without me. I'm not thrilled. But it started without me. I'm gonna go watch it. You know, film another one of these tomorrow. I don't babysit until evening-ish, I think. I don't know. But I'm doing stuff tomorrow. But I'll do one of these because I'll have time too, I hope so. But, yeah, that's about it. Good night, guys, and, peaceful sleeping, I guess.